I'm going to talk to you guys about this week's episode of Doom Patrol. So you have a kind of a step back from the weird craziness of last week's episode because, I was speechless. If you haven't check that one out, check that out. But with that being said, it's nice to take a step back, look at our characters, and really just build upon them. That's one thing that Doom Patrol has always done so well, is the fact that they are able to build and just really work with the characters, just go different routes with them, show us different development, different arcs. Like, none of these characters feel like they're repeating any type of character arc. None of them feel like they're stale. They're all developing, they're all fresh, they're all getting into something that is more interesting than the last. And this episode is just like that. You have basically them going to the Sisterhood of Dada, and they're walking through the fog. Larry has this pimple type thing that keeps him moving around, which seems like it's gonna be a negative spirit baby, which I don't know how that was gonna work, but it had that negative spirit glow to it there on the back of his neck. But he also found his son, who's mumbling all kinds of craziness, had a gun that a lobster crawled out of. You still, it's Doom Patrol. You still got some weird. But you have all this, and honestly, it just kept getting better and better. You have Cliff, or Robot Man, trying to just deal with the fact that he is not okay. He is sick, so he's trying to rush it so he can be with his family, because he missed out on all that time with his family, which is so good. That's one of my favorite storylines. Then the Jane and Cliff, definitely hands down two of my favorite storylines so far this season. You have Jane dealing with the underground and what's best, and multiple different personalities just fighting one another, and she doesn't know what to do. You get the fog come in, and there's so many different things that this episode hits upon that it's laying that foundation. It's laying the foundation for the rest of the season. There were multiple different lines. I mean, you got Larry and his son again. You have Cliff with the family. You have Cyborg with his dad. And you have Rita going back in time. Like, you have so many different elements here that going forward, we're going to have so much story to be told. Even if it's weird as hell, there's something to be told, and everything has a purpose, and I love that about this show. The writing is spectacular. It's going forward, and nothing is wasted. Nothing feels wasted with this show. Overall, I give this episode about a 8.5 out of 10. There were a couple moments with Rita and all while they were drinking that, honestly, I don't see their value right now, but I know there's going to be value there. And without those moments, we wouldn't really get Rita pushed into traveling through time. But they did kind of lose my attention for a split second or two. And I felt like that was kind of the weaker storyline of the episode, while a weaker storyline for Doom Patrol is still a strong storyline for so many other shows. I just want to get that across. It is still really good, but for Doom Patrol, as a Doom Patrol episode, this gets an 8.5 out of 10. I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. What are your favorite parts? What is your favorite storyline that this season is bringing across? Do you like the weird, or do you like the character stories, or a mixture of both? Again, let me know in the comments below. I review all the shows, DC, Marvel, and a bunch of others, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I post little shorts and all here and on TikTok, so make sure you go follow there as well. And I'll see you guys later.